Hello everybody, welcome to another directed draw. Today we'll be drawing a squirrel. So let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to turn my paper vertically or tall like a building. And what I want you guys to do, we're going to do something a little different. We are going to divide our paper. So you can do this one of two ways. You can either draw the lines or you can fold your paper in 2/4. So what that means is you're going to fold it over hot dog way and then fold it over hamburger way. So basically you're going to have a line like that, something like that. This isn't perfect, but it should look something like this. Sorry, I've got my windows open if you guys hear any extra noise. So anyway, you could fold your paper or you can do a line right down the middle, both ways, like I did. So it's a big plus. Now, when you're doing this, you want to do this lightly with your pencil so we can erase it afterwards because we don't want that in our finished drawing. So what I'm going to do first, so we're going to draw a squirrel. So we're going to draw his head first. And to do that, we're going to draw a funny looking letter C. So I'm going to start right about here. Let me close my door for a second. Hold on. There's a lot of background noise today. Sorry about that. All right, so I'm going to put my pencil right there. Or maybe a little bit higher. So I'm going to go out, around, down, and up. Okay, so let me show you again. We're going to go out. Like we're about to write the letter C, we're going to go down to the lower line and up, like that. So that's going to be the head. Okay. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see better. I'm going to do an eye right here. Whoops. And we're going to do our almond shaped eyes, which means it's an upside down U, but it's going to be flat. So I'm going to start here, go up and down like that. And then I'm going to put pencil down right there again and do a regular U, but it's going to be a flattened out U. And close it. And then I'm going to do a circle inside of it. But to show that it's a circle, I'm just going to do a curve here in the front and a curve in the back. Okay. And then I'm going to do a small little circle, and that part we're not going to color in. We're going to color in everything else except that part. Okay. Now I'm going to come here to the front, and we're going to do his nose. And it's a rounded triangle. So I'm going to start right here, not on the line of the face, but a little bit further out. And I'm going to do an upside down curve. Then I'm going to curve down here and then connect it. Okay. You could do that, or if you just want to do a regular circle, you can do that too. Something like that. I'm going to keep mine like a triangle. Okay. And then to show the mouth, I'm going to put my pencil right here, and we're just going to do a small curve up. So there's the face. And now we're going to do the ears. So the first ear, I'm going to start right here. And we're going to do an upside down U shape. So we're going to go up and around and down. And then we're going to do a smaller U in the inside for the inner ear, like that. And you can go ahead and extend this head line down to the back like that. And then I'm going to put my pencil right here at the top of his head and do another curve like this. And that's the other ear. Maybe I'll make it a little smaller. Like that. And you won't see the inside of that ear because it's facing away from us. Then I'm going to take my eraser. Whoops, that's too big. I'm going to take my eraser and I'm going to erase this line right here. And this line. And any other line that I see that shouldn't be part of the squirrel. Okay, so there we have our squirrel ears. And I know it might look like a mouse, but that's okay. Oh, let's go ahead and erase the inside of the nose too. And then, let's see, we're going to do the back. So I'm going to zoom back out. So to do the back and the neck, I'm going to put my pencil, whoops, right here. And I'm going to do a inside curve like this. I'm going to go down and curve. So it's almost like a backwards L shape. So I'll show you again. Go down and back out. Sorry, that is an L shape, but it's more curved. All right, so we're going to do that. Then I'm going to continue that line and we're going to curve down. So from here, I'm going to go out and down like this. Okay, once again, out and down. You can make it small, you can make it big. Out and down. Okay. I'm going to make this a little bit lower. Okay, so you should have something that looks like that. Now we're going to do one of his hands. So I'm going to put my hand right here. Let me zoom in for you. And what it's going to be is it's going to look like a really weird looking C shape. Because first you're going to go down and then you'll do out and back in. Okay, so let me show you again. Line down, out, and back in. Or you could do a curve, out, and back in. All right, now that we have the front leg, let's do the back. So to do that, I'm going to put my pencil right here. And I am going to do a upside down U shape kind of. Go out and around and down. Then I'm going to do a long C shape and we're going to close it flat. Okay, so again, out, close flat and up. All right, so now that we have these, we're going to go ahead and draw the squirrel holding an acorn. Okay, actually before that, we'll draw its tail because it's not going to look like a squirrel if it doesn't have a really bushy tail. So I'm going to go right here, right where it curves, and we're going to do like an upside down J shape. So you're going to go up and around like that. So it does kind of look like an upside down J. If I spin it, it's a J. Okay. Then I'm going to do an upside down U like that. And then I'm going to curve it around and down. If you want to make this part more curlier, you can do so. It's up to you. So that would look something like this. You can do a squirrel, or a swirl, I'm sorry, and close it. You can do it however you'd like. If you have more room, you can totally do it. So it kind of looks like that. I'm going to go ahead and do the original way. Okay. All right, so now we can draw our acorn. Cannot talk today. All right, so to draw an acorn, I'm going to start right here. And I'm going to do a line down like this. And then I'm going to put my pencil here and I'm going to do a backwards J. So we're going to go down and around and up. Make sure that you put this line, the end of it, where the first straight line we drew is, so it looks like it's connecting. Or the other thing you can do if you don't want to do that is just do a U like this, and then you can erase whatever's in its hand. Okay, so either way works. Now, for the next part, we're going to do an oval shape. So I'm going to start right here. And we're going to go out, around, and close. So it's kind of like an oval shape. Or you can also do the letter C like this, and do a backwards letter C and close. Either way works. So whatever is easier for you. Okay. And the acorn has a stem, so we're going to put that right here. And it's just a line up that's kind of curved, and you close it. And then you just have to erase what's on the inside. And there's your acorn. So now we are almost done with our squirrel. The next thing we have to do is draw his other arm. So I'm going to come right here, right behind his mouth, and I'm going to go down and out like this. So this is his neck and the other arm. And then from here, we're going to draw his other back leg. And it's just going to follow this line. And you're just going to do the same thing like that. Okay. So there is your squirrel. Now we have to go and erase our guidelines. So make sure you don't erase your lines that you drew for your squirrel. I'm going to erase this line. I was going to keep it to make it the horizon line, but we're going to make it a little bit lower than that. All right. So remember, if I'm going too fast for you, you can always pause the video. Okay, so now we're going to draw the horizon line. Actually, before we do that, let's draw the tree. So we're going to draw a tree, and I am going to start right here. So the base of the tree is going to match up with the end of the acorn. So I'm going to draw a line up like this. And then I'm going to draw a line out like that. And another line like this. I'm going to connect it, and then I'm going to erase this line. So we're only going to see part of the tree. We're not seeing the whole tree. Then I'm going to go up from here on the bottom, then out, out, up, and out. The other side you won't be able to see, but that's okay. All right. Then we're going to draw the top part of the tree. So I'm going to start at the edge of the paper, and I'm going to do an upside down U shape. And I'm going to keep doing this upside down U and go up and out like that. And if there's any lines like here, I'm going to erase it. And there's the tree. If you want to draw a hole in the tree, you can. All you have to do is draw a little oval. And then I like to outline the outside of it, just so it looks three-dimensional. Okay. And then from here, we're going to draw the horizon line. So you're going to draw a straight line across. Don't go through the acorn. You're going to jump the acorn and the squirrel. Come out on the other side. And the squirrel looks a lot bigger because we're closer to it, and the tree looks like it's the same size as the squirrel, but it's further away, so it looks smaller. Okay, and that's called perspective. So now you can go and color your beautiful drawing. So the squirrel is going to be brown. Okay. I'm going to color my squirrel. Whoops, too big. You can make your squirrel brown. You can make it a little red. Because I know there's some squirrels that kind of look like they're red. They're a different kind of squirrel. The ones that we see are mostly brown and kind of tan colored. And the reason why I decided to draw a squirrel today was because there was a squirrel outside of my window. So I did post him on my Instagram page. I was sitting down to start one of my directed drawings, and I looked out my window and there was something that wasn't there before, and I looked and it was a squirrel. So I decided, what's a better directed draw than drawing Sammy? So I call him or her Sammy. Don't know exactly what she is, he or she is. But I see Sammy a lot in the neighborhood, and usually in the mornings when he's scuttling down the tree to go find food. But I see him running around a lot. And today when I saw him, he was just sitting there, and he was just kind of chilling. So I don't think I've ever seen a squirrel so lethargic or kind of not very active, because usually they're running around a lot. So, but he stayed over on that tree branch for about 10-15 minutes. I think he was just resting or something, taking a nap maybe. But I was able to get some pictures, so that was cool. Alright, I'm going to make his tail maybe a little different shade of brown. Maybe that's a little too light. So yeah, he inspired me to do a squirrel tutorial. So try to stay inside the lines as best as you can, as always. It's not a race. Okay. I'm gonna color the inside of its ears pink. And I'm gonna do his eyes black, but I'm probably gonna try and do a tickle touch. And I'm going around the circle that we drew. So this looks like a little shine in the eye. And the nose, I'm going to do a darker brown. Maybe too dark. Or you can do it pink. Up to you. Do the grass green. Maybe I'll do it a darker green. So if you guys are doing these directed draws, I hope you guys tag me in it on Instagram so I can see it, because I can't see any of your drawings if you guys don't tag me. Or you can send it to me through the direct messaging on Instagram. Again, I don't know how to bypass the option where if you tag me and I'm not following you, I can't see that option. Or I can't see any of the posts that you tag me in, because if your account is set to private, then I don't get the notification. So I can't post them on my Instagram page. Alright, so there's the grass. You guys can add details to this if you want. You don't have to. You can do like grass blades or even flowers. Get creative. Okay. Think I'm going to do the tree trunk next. Alright, so there's that, and then I'm going to do my trees, leaves a little bit darker than the grass. Okay, And then my acorn is going to be a lighter brown. Okay. And then the top of it will be a little darker. Okay. And then the last thing, or actually I'm going to color in the hole so it's darker. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the sky. And the sky will be blue. Okay. All right. And there you have your squirrel. So, oh, it looks like I didn't color it all the way. Okay. That's okay. Let me go ahead and finish coloring. Okay. All right, now we're kind of done. See some white spots. All right, and there you have your squirrel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this directed draw. I hope you guys are staying safe, washing your hands, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time.